Alright, good morning everybody. I'm gonna be keeping my webcam off today. Just gonna be trading here. But anyways, we're about to open up in 3 minutes. I got a lot of stuff going on in the background, so that's why my camera's not on. But my mic is on, so I'll just kind of tune in a bit. I'll kind of give a synopsis here in a bit of what I'm looking at. But for right now, I just got too much stuff going on in the background that I gotta do. So I'm gonna just try to trade this, and I'll explain everything once I get this. Good morning, Tread. Anyways, I'll be right back. We got a lot of stuff going on. All right, we are actually open now, so let's look at what we had going on last night. We made new highs last night, which is insane. A huge rally from 650 all the way to 700. So hardcore sell overnight. I kind of have a bull bias. Maybe we come back into the zone, look to see if we can reject and reverse, or I mean, there's a good chance that the market could just be flushing today. So overall, we're just kind of waiting to see, because I mean, the market could try to want to just dump down and fill this little gap. I wouldn't say gap, but I mean, this is a huge push up. So right now we're just looking to see if the bulls want to save this area. This would be a demand zone for the bulls to come back in and try to reverse it towards the high, which last Friday we were coming in and just making new highs. It was just full on bull move. So right now I'm gonna just kind of sit on my hands, see if we can get the continuation. Mondays typically try to, well, not really try, but kind of follows the same move as Friday, so this could just be a fake to the downside. So gonna watch to see what the market wants to do. I might try to get long here if we have good support, if we can move back to the upside. But we're under VWAP right now, so kind of still in this bear trend a little bit. Let's just see if the market wants to get some consolidation and see if we can move up. So right there we go, good rejection. Look at that. I think the bulls might want to try to take over again. It would be nice. It is December, so I'm expecting just a rally basically until New Year's or something like that. There we go. It's gonna get that push up. So a good, just faked out all the bears thinking that they're gonna come in. So let's see if we can hold this line, kind of hold this little trend and look to make a move, I would probably be looking to target 700s again. We might break 700. Sorry, guys. What a move, though. What a fake to the downside. I think the bears try to come in and take a... try to push the market back down, but in just this little chop zone. Come back down. Oof. I mean, I don't know. I wanted to go long, but now let's come back down. This is not. This is tough. I mean, I don't care whichever way it goes. If it wants to go down, then go down, right? Or if you want to go up, go up. I just don't want to see this range, because that's not what we want. If there's anything that I hate the worst, it's whenever the morning ranges. Doesn't set for anything good, to be honest. Well, the bears gave it up, and now the bulls are giving it up. So I'm actually going to open up ES on another tab. Let's go look at ES. Should give us a pretty good indication of where the market's going to go. So ES is kind of mimicking or mirroring Nasdaq as well. So if ES gives it up, then Nasdaq is going to follow suit. But I think right now we're kind of, I don't know, it's tough. You know what? Sometimes the best trade is no trade. Get all this junk. And back down to 90s. I mean, I think if the bears give up, if the bears take over, if the bulls give up 80, then I think it flushes down. We're target. I mean, potentially 500s. But for right now, we're just kind of chopping, holding this line. Closing down low. Oof. It closed up here, would have been perfect for the bulls. But they didn't. They gave it up just as quick as they got it. Let's see if we do hold this line. So this chart is Nasdaq. I'm gonna bump over. So now that they're kind of the same. I mean, ES. This is now ES here. So I'm gonna bump back to the other chart, and it'll give us Nasdaq where we are at. So looking like we're holding support. I haven't checked the news, so I actually probably should check to see if we have any news coming out, because the market might want to stall until we get the news to come out. So no news. We have the New York's Fed 1-year consumer inflation, but it's not really big news either. It's a little bit disappointing. Pushing down. We're gonna get a breakthrough to the downside. I'm gonna limit sell. I'm gonna put a sell order here to see if we can kind of form this little bear flag-ish a little bit. Might like to just kind of maybe get some quick take profits or something. Right now, it doesn't seem like the bulls are in control, so we're gonna have to see what this market wants to do. ES is kind of pushing back up a little bit. So it should bring Nasdaq. What a move though. Alright, we're in the markets. In this trade, risking about $600 here to see if we can hold this just a little bit of a bear flag. And we can get moved to the downside. ES kind of giving it up too, so looking to see if Nasdaq can kind of follow suit and we can just teeter right here. And if the market wants to fake out everybody, then cool, come down and take me out first before you go up. Oh. Right now, ES is starting to flush, so let's see if Nasdaq will follow suit. Doesn't seem like it. We're kind of moving not congruence. Looking like I might get stopped out here actually. So ES is making new lows. It made a new low, but Nasdaq is a little bit behind. ES is making lows. Come on, Nasdaq, let's follow suit and take a dip. Yeah, I'm gonna get stopped out here. It doesn't look like the bulls want to give it up. Just wanted to see us hold this little bear flag, and then we can kind of break down, maybe do one more flush, just because of this bearish engulfing candle here too. It's unfortunate, but you know, sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. ES is still not moving much, but I mean, it's going back towards the low, so Looking to see, hopefully we can get Nasdaq to flush here. And we just make a new low. One more break of 80s. Get down to 74. Oh, don't turn my entry into support. That's you dirty mother you dirty heifer. ES is hanging at the bottom. Let's go ES. Break the lows. Let's take Nasdaq with you. And stopped out. So the bears are not taking control. And we're just hanging on this job, so it's a series of unfortunate events. Watch it sell now. Stops me out and then it goes to my target. But I mean, if it wants to break to the upside, I'll join it. Not on the breakout, but on the breakout and then pull back. Moving to the upside, ES is hanging out down here. That's not good. We have a divergence on the 2. I don't like it. So is Nasdaq going to be the leader today? It's going to be our question. We're not getting a strong follow through at all. ES is still just kind of hanging at the bottoms up so far. Nasdaq is at the highs. We're above VWAP. And Bull's gonna give it back here. So I'm down 585 on the day so far, but try to take a little short here, see if we could hold this and flush it back down, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna be the case. Looks like by the way it's moving, it typically with this kind of volume, it looks like indicates that it's gonna range, but next 700 could be a good target for today. Straight V reversal, the move. So something like if it comes back down here, but I'm not too antsy for this. See if Nasdaq can keep pushing. So ES is down here and Nasdaq is equivalent is up here, so kind of sucks. Right, finally starting to get some liquidity coming in. Looking like the bulls are taking control, so I'm gonna wait for a pullback, see if we can get in on that long. So the short was not the play. This didn't work out, so now that we're moving up, just gonna join the trend. We're above VWAP, so let's see where it could potentially go. Maybe 660s and then it pull back. Ideally 660, come back to 640. Chop chop, that we head up to 700, but I mean, it's a far stretch. This range is just killer. Again, yes, it's just hanging out. Ugh. So I'm back down. This is kind of giving me, I want to go long because we're in an uptrend and I just keep my trades very simple. It's like we're moving it in a way. I just like to wait for a pullback and see some, try to catch the bottom of the consolidation and then we go higher. But I mean, this is ES right here. ES is at the low, but Nasdaq is at the high. But I think the move, I'm gonna go with my setup and just trade my system. And I probably missed a fill on that, but let's see if we can still get filled out here. And I looked, retargeting kind of an area of interest up here. Maybe we can continue this trend of holding this support. I'm just gonna go for my setup. I'm not gonna try to second guess myself because it's usually just backfires on me. So let's see if I can get tagged in here. And we get to continue to rip up. ES is falling hard, kind of. But since Nasdaq doesn't want to follow it, let's see if we can get tagged in here. And I missed it. Great. But with that being said, since I didn't get filled in, I'm just going to cancel that trade, kill it. Wait for another opportunity to show itself. Tell you what. Pushing back down. Or put selling. Is this about to be a knife? And back to my entry, so I'm gonna take it. Oh boy. It's not working either way. Chop City. ES has just stopped moving. ES is like teetering. Oh, what's going on? Are we gonna save this trade? Oh boy, if it's... Alright, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Anyways, if you guys are just now tuning in, I don't have my camera on today just because I've got a lot of stuff going on in the background. So like trying to trade and trying to do the two are not really like 2 and 2. So I'm kind of out of it. I just want to focus a little bit on my work on the side. ES just looks like it's gonna rally back up. Let's get ES to break to the upside, get back up here, and then it should, in theory, take Nasdaq with it if it wants to come back to the highs, overnight highs basically. But having a little bit of struggle here, so let's see, hold this level. But it doesn't seem like that's gonna be the case. There's no strength right now. It's not looking good for me. Honestly, I could probably just DCA right now, get myself out break even, but we don't DCA. I don't believe in doing and DCAing. It's not me. Looking like I'm gonna get stopped down on this trade. Talk about chop, dude. And chop both ways. The market giveth and the market taketh. But today, it has just taken. We're just hand down lower. I'm gonna let that take me out. I just think if I'm in a trade, I'm just gonna let it stop me out. Take the full loss instead of trying to close it. Because the off chance that it works, you know, one thing about trading is that nothing's guaranteed. So I'm just gonna play to my systems and let my trade do its thing, you know. I don't know where the market's gonna go, what's gonna happen. But what I do know is that I just need to play to my system. Looks like Nasdaq is finally kind of caught up to where ES is at, relative wise to what the shapes of what they both are at right now. Whoa, what is this? ES just kind of went to the bottom. Does Nasdaq want to do the opposite and just wake up to the upside? and stopped out. So 2 losses on the day. Talk about tough. Squeezing both, I mean, basically both ways. We're just chopping now. It's not what we wanted to see. But let's wait for it to come back to the bottom. If it's gonna pull this kind of stunt, I'll get long back down here. We'll take it long. We'll take it right to the upside. Do we want to come back down to 600, test it again before we go back up? I'm gonna get back long here. Let's take it back up. So that's what we were at originally at 21, around there. Market wants to chop and we'll go with it. Also, this is a basically an evaluation combine, so that's why I'm a little bit aggressive. Normally on a funded account I wouldn't be as aggressive as this, but I mean, we're in an evaluation stage, so I'm not looking to spend too much time in it. what a recovery just to get back into. Almost came in for a moment. They're gonna have the strength to push it back up. They're gonna give up. Oh, it's gonna happen here. Yes, made new lows. Nasdaq hasn't made new lows yet. We're gonna chop. I mean, we are chopping now. So we're gonna chop back up to the top and then sell back down. What a move. Oh, looks like I got stuffed out. What am I to do? Neat, neat. You get stopped out and then it goes right back up. It's one of them days. One of them days. ES is coming back down. We're gonna get a, oh. So look at this. This is being recovered. ES has covered it, so Nasdaq is far from it. So is it gonna do the same thing? It's gonna be the question. What a freaking ball though. What a knife. Although there's not really much left on this account, so flip a coin. Flip a coin. Falling now. Oh, cool. All right. Well, now that we are done, bad day overall. Just synopsis. The right play, look in hindsight, obviously would have been to go short up here, but it got chopped up here. Market didn't continue, so looks like we are heading down lower. Some days you get tough days, but today's one of those days. Either way, I think I'm gonna call it. I have so much stuff going on in the back, so I probably shouldn't even have traded this other this other combine today. But we did good. I mean, well, we did not do good. We did terrible. I did terrible. But overall, appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.